Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, citizens all of the universe. From the beautiful and serene Fort Lyon, Colorado, we bring you yet another worldwide transmission from the Fun Squad Command Central Headquarters on this Tuesday morning, the 3rd day of March. If you are receiving this transmission, you are the Fun Squad. Thank you for joining us and welcome. We're jamming out to a little Tom Petty here. Here Comes My Girl. And I hope everyone had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. We're doing well here. Had a busy Fun Squad, week since Tuesday of my last transmission. Tuesday of last week was my last transmission to you. We are busy here. Let's see. First things first. So the sunrise this morning was beautiful. It was at 6:33 a.m. The sunset was at 7:8. Sunset will be at 7:18 p.m. Wow, I can't talk. Okay. Now, let me start off by apologizing for my last transmission to you. The sound was really garbly, and so I'm experimenting with the software. And so I've got two different operating systems, and so it's two different platforms. Each one has its own little idiosyncrasies and, stuff that's got to be just right, otherwise it doesn't work right. And so it's a little bit of a learning curve for me. I'm the one-man show here. I'm the writer and the director and the producer and the host and the IT guy and the mail clerk and the secretary and, the bookkeeper and the treasurer. And chairman of the board, and chief executive officer, and chief financial officer. So I got a lot of titles, and so I'm a busy guy, and so there's a lot to learn with this stuff. So I apologize for that. I'm going through my notes here. I wanted to tell you that it's been very busy. I'm going to start off by telling you today I'm going to Los Animas and La Junta to go shopping with Patrick. We're going to take a little picnic. Maybe tomorrow or Thursday. We're going to go on a late afternoon picnic. I have to learn how to talk and pronunciate. People say they can't understand me, so I'm going to try to pronunciate my words. We're going on a picnic either tomorrow or Thursday, weather permitting, because it gets windy here, and I hate the wind. The other day when we went out, me and Pat, after our Fun Squad expedition to the St. John Martin Reservoir, we got really cold because the wind started blowing. We were trying to look at the stars, and it just got too miserable. Then we came back. On our way back in, Pat was playing on his phone, and I'm looking up at the stars, kind of walking down the road with the bike, and I saw this flash, and I'm like, wow, what was that? It was aliens, or I'm like, Pat, and he's like, what? I'm like, did you see that flash? He's like, no. He's playing on his phone. He's always on his phone. I'm like, why are you always on that stupid phone? So anyway, he's glued to his phone. Anyway, so we're walking back more closer towards the fort, and we saw the transformers blow, and the whole fort went dark. So that must have been what the flash that I saw. It was a transformer blowing. I didn't hear it, but I must have just seen the flash. So, then the whole fort was dark when we got back, and the emergency generators were kicking on, and, that's what happened with that. We got back, and lights were back on by the time we got back. But that's because the emergency generators were on, and so, that's what happened that night. Let's see. I'm looking at my notes. So Friday we had the community meeting, and if you remember, every Friday, the last Friday of the month, our community meetings have no Colorado Coalition for the staff, but Colorado Coalition for the homeless staff. And I'm getting frustrated because I can't get my words out right. And so it's kind of a chance for us to, sort of air our difficulties or our dirty laundry, and we can get a lot done. Usually we can get problems solved, like people spitting on the sidewalk or something. We're just like, knock it off. It's disgusting. It's nasty. Don't do that anymore. Don't put pieces of wadded up napkin in the ashtrays for it to catch on fire. Just real simple stuff that people don't think about, I guess, or don't care about. But if we catch them, we'll usually we'll bring it to their attention and ask them not to do that again. And if they keep doing it, we'll go to staff, and staff will make them. If we can't make them, then and eventually those kind of guys that are here just to mess with things, because a lot of guys, they come here and they just like to destroy things, because that's the way they were on the street and nothing's changed, so we don't want those people here. So we want them here, but we don't want them to be the same way. We want them to try to change. So anyway, enough about that. So we had the community meeting on Friday. That went well. Then we went to the Fun Squad expedition on John St. Martin Reservoir on Saturday. The pictures and everything. And the video is on the Facebook and on my YouTube channel. Then we went to the Sunday Easter breakfast, sunrise breakfast at the Stevenson Ranch, and I had incorrectly stated that it was the Wagner Ranch, but it wasn't. It was the Stevenson Ranch, and the reason I thought it was the Wagner Ranch was because the sign that we drove through said Wagner Ranch. So but I was informed it wasn't the Wagner Ranch. We had driven through the Wagner Ranch onto the Stevenson property, and that's where we were. So thank you to the Stevensons for allowing us to be on your property and to use your canyon. It was lovely. We had a marvelous breakfast burritos with scrambled eggs and bacon in them. And then in addition, we had fried eggs, more bacon, biscuits and gravy that was screaming. We had pancakes with syrup and butter, real butter, like churned, and wow. I mean, like, really? Who churns butter? Apparently ranchers do. So that was cool. And that was screaming. Boy, it was good. Good butter. But anyway, and then we had, like donuts and cinnamon rolls and coffee and juice and hot chocolate for the kids and big bonfire, and it was a lot of fun. And I had a great time. Got to take a lot of great pictures and video, as you know. It's all on the Facebook and the YouTube. I think I emailed most of you. So thank you for viewing those and watching those. I hope you enjoyed them. I know I had a great time there. So. Like I said, today I'm going to town here in a little bit. I got Patrick is texting me now like crazy. He's already ready to go. So so hopefully that'll go smooth today. He's got some errands to do in town. While I'm gonna get cashed for my roommate. Because I bought this new iPad and from my roommate. So it's a really neat iPad. I've never had an iPad before, and it's got 32 gigs of memory and of storage. And it's a learning experience. I've always wanted an iPad. I've always had Android or Windows-based stuff, but I'm really liking this Ubuntu operating system because this OBS. Broadcast software that I'm using right now really works better on it, and it really doesn't work that great on Windows, but it does work on both platforms, so I'm really happy about that. Seems like some of the best software I get really does work better. The free software seems to work a lot better, so that's great. What was I going to tell you? So the last thing I wanted to tell you about was we had our inaugural baseball game on our new not our new baseball field, our old baseball field that we fixed up. All of us got together and we all sort of pitched in, and some of us have been helping get the baseball field together. We, burned off all the weeds and we chalked it off and we graded it. And the county is going to maintain it as long as we use it. They're going to water the grass. We're going to even get the lights turned on. It's like $500 a pop just to turn the lights on for night games. So we're going to have some night games. We had our first inaugural game. 2 teams from just Fort Lyon residents formed teams, and it was a great game. Guy hit a grand slam. There's a bunch of new guys here that are really sluggers, I guess, from right here. I went out there for about a half an hour, and I took some pictures. I was just going to show you. I have a few pictures here. So there's the new baseball field. So, and we had a great time. We had free hot dogs for the first game, and it was a great place to practice, and you know, we can socialize, and the bleachers are covered. The bleachers are really nice. It's complete with, there's the cheerleaders. I can't remember their names. The one girl on the left is new. She just got here. And so they're looking for more cheerleaders. They told us to put the word out. They need more cheerleaders. And there's Jesus. He's decided he wanted to be a cheerleader too. And he is a very funny guy. And she is screaming at him and telling him to get away from being a cheerleader because he's not part of the cheerleader squad. So she kept telling him. But anyway, so it was a great game. And like I said, we're going to get the lights turned on, and so it should be a lot of fun. And other than that, I don't have a lot else to tell you. I did go on my little excursion to Pueblo yesterday to see the Social Security doctor. It lasted about 30 minutes, but I had to stay there for 3.5 hours waiting for my ride to come back because he had to take another guy to Colorado Springs, so they basically left me there. So that went well. Will she know more? You know, he asked a bunch of questions. And so other than that, there's not a lot to tell you about. I love you all, and I hope all of you, like I said, had a great weekend and had a great Easter. I will talk to you guys in a couple of days. I'll let you know how my Fun Squad picnic expedition goes. We're going to try to do some stargazing. And I'll let you know how it goes here in a couple days, okay? Thanks for all your love and your prayer and your support, okay? Thank you. Bye, guys. See ya.